The Dow hit another new record high Tuesday. That is because of soaring house sales. Home prices are up more than 10% from a year ago. That is the biggest annual jump since 2006. Anthony Mason is tracking the surge. Anthony, good morning.
Good morning, Charlie.
I assume the stock market is tied to the recovery that's going on in the economy. So what's driving the economy?
Well, house prices are having a huge role in this, Charlie. I mean, as you mentioned, we're up. It's the biggest gain we've had in years. And we're seeing it in all 20 cities that the Case-Shiller Index tracked. They were up. The biggest were led by some of the worst hit cities in the recession. Phoenix up 22%, San Francisco 22%, Vegas up 20%. So, you know, and when you start getting home prices going up, that starts sort of a feedback loop because people start to feel a little bit wealthier, so they feel like they have more money. They start to spend a little more, confidence builds, and the economy starts strengthening.
And it drives construction, a lot of other
all those things.
Collateral industries.
And that loop is reinforcing itself now. And, you know, it's interesting because at the beginning of the year, with the end of the payroll tax holiday, that took about $700 out of people's pockets. A lot of economists thought, you know, the economy's going to take a hit here. It hasn't really happened. The consumer's been remarkably resilient.
Okay, so if the job market hasn't improved and there's more money coming out of people's paychecks because of the payroll tax cut, how's it driving all this? You know?
Well, the housing market's being driven by two things. First of all, the job market's not great, but it's solid, so people feel safer. The second thing is inventory. The fact is we haven't been building homes for the last 4 years, so there are few of them out there. So that's putting pressure on prices higher.
I hear even truck sales are up.
Truck sales are up. Auto sales have rebounded really strongly because, of course, people
and gas prices are declining.
Yeah, you put those two together, that's also been a real strong factor for the economy. The big question still is jobs, and I think employers have conditioned themselves in the recession not to hire unless they absolutely had to, and that's what they're still waiting for.
All right, Anthony, thank you. You both look very dapper this morning. Very well dressed, I might say.
I look to him for guidance.
I'm not touching this one.
They're both on a list, in case you haven't heard. They're both on a list for being well dressed. All right.